Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are back with something that I've been setting up for a few weeks now. This is the next public server that I'm going to open. Two things before we jump into this video. First things first, if you do enjoy this, do leave a like and subscribe, as it does really help out. And the reason I can make this server is because of Winternode. Winternode is a Minecraft server host. You can find them linked in the description. They're one of the best server hosts that I have found, and the servers run really well. Now you can also use code Belgie to get 25% off your first month. So check them out, they will be linked in the description. And let's now talk a little bit about what this server is. So this is modded. There are a few mods, and when I say a few mods, there's only like 4 or 5. I'll cover a bit more about how to download the mods and all that later on in the video, if you are someone who is not too sure how to do so. But this is spawn. You will spawn here. When you join the server, you can go off and do your own thing. There are a few rules, and the rules are basic. Just be nice to everyone. No stealing, no griefing, things like that. So let's now talk a little bit about the mods that are on the server. The mods is Create. The main mod that this series will focus on is Create. There is then also backpacks, so you guys can have backpacks and carry a lot more items around with you. There is then also storage drawers, so your contraptions can use compact storage rather than having to use things like chests. And then the final mod is Chipped. Chipped is a mod that just adds a load of new blocks for each type of block. There's not that many mods, but the main focus of the series is to focus on Create, because I really did want to start a new Create series. I thought, why not open it to everyone, so anyone can join, jump in and mess around with it as well. There are also a few data packs on the server, and the data packs are, if we quickly just get the list of them. So let's get a list. The data packs enabled are graves, so if you die, then you will not lose anything. There's also more mob heads, so you can kill mobs to get mob heads. There is then also color names, so you can have a special color next to your name. And there is also TP spawn and TPA. Now, one of the most common questions I get when I open up servers like this is, what about client-side mods? If you guys want to have client-side mods that add things like journey map and things like that, they're totally allowed. The only client-side mods that are not allowed are things that make it so you get an advantage in gameplay. So things like X-ray, you're not allowed anything like that, as it ruins the point of the game. But if you want to have client-side mods like journey maps or what are you looking at, then that is definitely something you can do. Now let's talk a little bit about my plans for this series. My plans for this series is to upload it once every 1 to 2 weeks, and I know I've said that beforehand with other SMPs I've opened, but that is definitely my goal. I'll be on this server as much as I possibly can be, and I will have videos out on it on a regular basis. I'm not sure how common the videos will be. I'm planning for once every 2 weeks at most. A few other things to note about the server. If you do join, the server is open to absolutely anyone. You can join as long as you have Minecraft Java. Sadly, it's only for Minecraft Java, just because it has mods and things like that. But if you do join the world, all I do ask is don't crowd around where I build. If anyone is online, I will try and interact with you as much as possible. It gets a bit frustrating when everyone tries to build close to me and then always gets in the way. And that has been one of the reasons why I've kind of stopped recording on my past servers that I've opened. But anyway, that is as much as I can give on the server. There is also a integration with my Discord server. So one thing I would recommend is joining my Discord, because if we do ever add any new mods to the server or anything like that, I will be announcing them within the Discord, just because that's the best place to do so. And there is also a chat that you guys can see within the Discord to see how many players are online, who's talking on the server. Also, one final thing. If you are not nice and you do break any of the rules, there will be bans in place, and all the messages within the chat are being moderated by me and my mods, just to make sure that everyone is nice and friendly on the server. So before we jump into how you can install the mods, if you have any questions, do let me know in the comments and I'll try and answer them the best I can. The server IP will also be linked in the description. Now, for anyone who doesn't know how to install mods, let me quickly just show a quick tutorial. So the first thing you're going to want to do is download Forge, as that is what the server is run on. Now, I will have this linked in the description, so you can click on a link and go straight to it. This is for 121, so you need Minecraft Forge 121, and you can download the latest. You can do that just by clicking the installer button. Once you've done that, you'll be given this screen. You don't click anything on the screen. Up here, you can see that you have to wait 5 seconds. Once that has been done, you just click skip, and then your file will be downloaded. Now, once your file is downloaded, you want to double click it, and it will open up this page right here. All you want to do is make sure the install client is checked, and then you just want to click OK. And that will run this thing right here where it's basically installing all the files. Once that's done, Forge is installed. We'll cover a bit more about how to open up Forge and all that in a second. The next thing you want to do is go to the second link in the description, and that'll take you to CurseForge, where you can download the mod pack. Once you are in the file section, there is 2 things you can do. First thing, click and install will install it through the CurseForge app. So if you just want to use the casual Minecraft launcher, then the best way to do that is by clicking the recent file, going down to the bottom here and individually installing every one of these. You can right click it and open a new tab, and then you just want to install the version for 121. And that is the best way to do it. So what you need to do is you need to install every single one of these down here, or you can just run it through the CurseForge app if that is something you're using. And then what you want to do is you want to go to your Minecraft folder. This is normally in your PC's name, app data, roaming.minecraft, and then mods. And you want to put every single mod inside of this folder. Once you've put all the mods in, you can see I have done that right here. You then want to open up the Minecraft launcher, if you are doing it through the Minecraft launcher that is. And you want to load up the 120 Forge that you installed. If you don't see it when you click this, if it's not in this like scroll down menu, then you want to go to installations, make sure you have modded ticked, and then you want to go to new installation and scroll down here until you find it. You can also search it. So if I type in Forge, I have every version of Forge I have installed. You then want to click the one you installed and create a new instance. And then you just launch Minecraft. Once you've launched Minecraft, you want to go to the multiplayer button. Once you click that, you want to add new server, enter the IP in, which will be linked in the description. And that is it. You can then join the server. And then once you've joined the server, you should be on the server inside of survival mode. And that is where the adventure begins. You can then run off, collect all the resources you want, and start building with Create, Chipped, and collecting your backpacks. Now, once again, make sure to follow all rules on the server to make sure you don't get banned. And then enjoy the server. It's literally just a plain survival mode with the few mods that I mentioned. Also, one thing that I am going to mention, PvP is disabled on the server. I might enable it in the future, but with like a data pack where both players have to opt in to the PvP, because I know a lot of players find it annoying when they just get killed by random players who are trying to be annoying and things like that. If enough people want me to enable it, then I'll find a way to enable it without making everyone upset with it. But anyway, that is it for this video. If you have any questions, do let me know them in the comments and I'll try and answer them. And I guess enjoy the server. My first video on the server will be out sometime next week, so look out for that as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.